It all started when the Johnson family purchased their dream home, a charming 2-story house in a peaceful suburban neighborhood. The moment they stepped foot inside, an eerie feeling washed over them. The first sign of something amiss appeared subtly, a mysterious letter in the mailbox, addressed to the new owners. The neatly written message sent a shiver down their spines. "Welcome to your new home. I have been observing this house for years, eagerly awaiting your arrival. Although you are unfamiliar with me, I know all about you. I am the Watcher." The unsettling letter described the house's layout with alarming accuracy, divulging details about the children's bedrooms, the family's daily routines, and even specific possessions that only someone who had been inside would know. Initially dismissing the letter as a mere prank from mischievous locals, Mr. Johnson's skepticism waned as more letters arrived, each more disturbing than the last. The Watcher claimed to have been vigilant over the house for decades, always aware of its inhabitants, forever watching. "The house has captivated me for years. I am its protector. It belongs to me as much as it does to you. I have yearned for this moment. I will shield it at any price." The family soon began to notice peculiar occurrences. Within the house, an open window. In the middle of the night, despite being locked, lights flickering at odd hours, and an unnerving sensation of being watched from unseen shadows. To combat the intruders' relentless pursuits, security cameras were installed, and the locks were changed. Yet the letters persisted, revealing that the Watcher was intimately aware of their every move. In one chilling letter, the words taunted, "You believe you can thwart me, but you cannot. I am omnipresent, ever watchful." Seeking assistance, the family summoned the police, only to find no evidence of an intruder lurking around their property. The letters themselves were untraceable, typed on an antiquated machine with no fingerprints or other identifiable clues. The investigation reached a dead end, leaving the Johnsons feeling vulnerable and abandoned. Johnson's nights were tormented by vivid nightmares, a shadowy figure looming at the foot of her bed, observing her in the darkness. She would wake up drenched in sweat, sensing an undeniable presence, even in the tranquil stillness of their home. Then one fateful night, a resounding crash emanated from the basement, startling the family from their slumber. Armed with a bat, Mr. Johnson descended the stairs cautiously, his heart pounding with trepidation. As he reached the bottom, he discovered the basement door wide open, despite his certainty that it had been securely locked before retiring to bed. The family now faces an unseen adversary, infiltrating their new sanctuary. Bewildered and gripped by fear, they can only hope to unravel the mystery of the Watcher and reclaim their once idyllic abode from the clutches of an enigma that refuses to relent. The air in the empty basement was heavy with tension as he contemplated his next move. It was then that his eyes caught sight of a small, handwritten note lying on the floor. With a trepidation coursing through his veins, he picked it up and read the chilling message. "I see you." Fear surged through his body, sending a shiver down his spine. The Jamesons knew they could no longer stay in their dream home that had transformed into a haunting nightmare. In a frenzy of terror, they hastily packed their belongings and fled from the house they once cherished. But to their dismay, despite their efforts to disappear from prying eyes, the Watcher found them. Each letter they received was a harrowing reminder that their tormentor was relentless. Their new address had never been made public, yet the mysterious Watcher managed to track them down. Their sense of unease reached its peak when they received the last letter, a bone-chilling message etched in their minds. "Till this day, you can run, but you can't hide. The house will always be mine. I will find you. Wherever you go, I am the Watcher, and I will never stop." The Jamesons were left bewildered and terrified. Who was this faceless stalker, and why had they been singled out? The letters ceased after that final message, but the grip of fear lingered, refusing to release its hold. Living in a constant state of anxiety, the Jamesons found themselves constantly glancing over their shoulders, forever wondering if the Watcher still lurked in the shadows, patiently waiting and watching their every move.